Call Us Crazy, a satirical comedy theatrical show, returns to the Market Theatre for another run of self-reflective humour. The stage play gives an unveiled look into ordinary South African life and makes fun of uniquely South African scenarios, from unemployment to parliament debates and corruption. And the production features Khutjo Green, Noko Maboya and Momo Matsunyane, and directed by actor, director and producer Josias Dos Moleele, who joins us now to tell us more about the show. Good morning, Josias. Welcome to Newzroom Afrika.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey.
Hey.
Good to be here. Thanks for having me.
It's good to have you. You have one of the most dynamic portfolios that I have ever seen. You are not only a director, you are a television presenter, you are an actor, you are a producer, you are an author, you are a motivational speaker, you are, you are a trainer. Where did your career begin?
Oh, man. I think I sound like all the African American stories. I started in the church, right? My dad was a pastor, and we used to do a lot of, sketches in the churches. And I knew that I was destined for this. 1993, I heard that you could actually study this thing called drama. And I went to then Technikon Pretoria, now TUT. As you can hear, I said Technikon Pretoria because when we started, it was both Afrikaans and English. And fast forward 1994, I got a big break to write a piece called Call Us Crazy, which now spans 30 years when we go to 2024. Did not know what I was creating at the time. And that's when really, I think, my career started. I've written many, many other plays, short films, documentaries later, but Call Us Crazy remains one of those productions that is synonymous to me. So when you talk about my career, yes, it started really 94 with this play. And, I had a tear-jerking moment when I put together all the faces. We have a pull-up banner of all the artists that has been in this show since 1994 till now. And I realized how many artists has formed part of this journey. And really, it just moved me to realize that you can start something and later on in the years, it becomes a legacy.
That's incredible. And for the return of Call Us Crazy, you feature a stunning all-female cast. Tell me about the selection process.
Oh, man. Listen, it was, I think, an easy process in a sense that we were working together with Momo Matsunyane, who directed us in the incredible production called Kalibizo La Moya. And Khutjo Green directed Momo in Unlearning. And I said, guys, since we are kind of like some camaraderie, I have this play, as you all know, that I've done it over the years. I want to bring it back to celebrate 30 years. And what a better way to do it with an all-female cast. And also the reason for the all-female cast was that previously it was a male role, also because the story was in a male-dominated space of roadworks. And now imagine if it's women, in a male-dominated space. What will it look like? And the exploration was just amazing. Because the stuff that I picked up during this process was just amazing. And the beauty about satire, we keep on refining, innovating with the time, because you have to be current. And I think that's one of the things that I really, really enjoyed. Working with all-female cast.
That's interesting because it almost is quite reflective of where we are 30 years into democracy. That, I mean, you could have never heard of women owning or even having ambitions to own a construction company 30 years ago, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and I think we hit it on the nail. We have that in the conversation. The one character speaks about her name, played by Khutjo Green, Auntie. She wants to tar all the streets of the earth. It's a metaphor for people, bringing people together. It was Mandela's Rainbow Nation, the utopian concept. And but obviously, you come with a heart like that in a space where there's challenges, there's hypocrisy, there's corruption. Would you be able to survive in a space like that? And that's one of the questions we are asking. And she really, really wants to change this in a space where it's male-dominated, and now she wants to bring a breath of fresh air. Will she survive? We don't know. It's for the viewers to come and see the show and see how it pans out. But the challenges of Women 2024 are still the same somewhat. In our discussion, in our research, we found that nothing has shifted. And I think that's some of the things that we really want to plug in for people to have a debate and a discussion, because that's what theater does, right?
Yeah.
Forces people to have a conversation.
What are some of those things when you say that, post 1994, 30 years later, a lot has changed, but what are some of those things that have not changed that we still need to really evaluate as a society?
Right. I think it's different industries, right? For instance, the roadworks, it's still very male dominated. And when we're doing research, yes, there's pockets of, brilliance where you hear there is some construction company led by a woman, but majority is male dominated and still white. And very interestingly, because some of the companies still black faces, and I think that's some of the things that we go into and say, let's talk about it. Has there been any change throughout the 30 years? Are we still on the same par? And we always said that we want to, what is the term that the politicians like to use? Redressing the past imbalances. Have we redressed them? Have we addressed those imbalances, or is it just still talks and talks? And as a theater maker, I don't have to be on any side. I just have to be there and be a mirror. Pose the question and let's debate it. And I know some viewers might be watching and say, no, but let's discuss it. Is that true, what we're saying? Because that's some of our findings. And let theater have the conversations. And I found that in our research, a lot of women companies, it's very few in the construction company, in the roadworks, and that's just this industry. What more about other industries, that we haven't tapped into? Another debate we started to have was that there's this adage that women always suppresses other women when they are in power. So we start to address that. Is it true? Especially in the corporate world, and people are scared in the corporate ladder, that if it's a woman on top, she's going to suppress the others. There's been a lot of debates around that. So those are some of the things that we are talking about. Have they changed? Has society forced this behavioral pattern? And since '94, what has shifted? Inequality, inclusivity, those type of things we start to address in the show. Whether they are happening or not, well, it's for the viewers to come in and break bread with us, when they watch the show.
Fantastic. And who are those viewers? Who are you hoping to attract? Who's this targeted at? And how can they come and watch this production that you say is black by popular demand?
Yes, absolutely. Black by popular demand. So the beauties I saw on Business Day, they had a poll taken that 78% of the Gautengelings, they're not going anywhere this year for the festive. They're going to remain home. So meaning all the 78%, we are calling you to come and watch this brilliant piece of theater. Come and laugh with us, come and journey with us and be part of the legacy. 23%, we are told that they will be working during, the festive season. Come and take a break. Come and watch Colors Crazy at the Market Theatre. It's on until the 15th of December, and weekdays is 7 p.m. Saturday we have a matinee at 3 o'clock, and Sunday is also another matinee at 3 o'clock. So we're inviting those people. Your festive season will never be the same if you have not come to see Call Us Crazy. Let's be crazy together.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for your time, Josias.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for having me.